Good day, students. Today we're going to look at a solution to a lowest common multiple question from page 40 of your practice. This is chapter 2 in booklet 1 of ma1025. So let's get right to it. It says find the lowest or least common multiple. Okay, lowest, least common multiple for each of the sets of numbers listed below. So for this particular set, E, it has 8, 18, and 4. Now, what is the lowest common multiple? Okay, one way to do this is what's called a multiple list. Multiple list. Now, what is a multiple? A multiple is a number that another number can divide into evenly. For example, if I take the first number, which is 8, what is the first multiple of 8? What's the first number that 8 can divide into evenly? And it is, of course, itself, right? So a multiple list always starts with itself. So in other words, 8 is a multiple of 8. 8 times 1 is 8. Okay. Then the next multiple of 8, you just add that number. 8 plus 8 is 16, or multiply by 2. So 16 will be called a multiple of 8. Right? And we keep adding 8 or multiplying by the next consecutive integer. So 3 times 8 is 24, or 16 plus 8 is 24. 32 would be next, 40 would be next, add 8, 48, right? That's 6 times 8, 7 times 8 is 56, keep adding 8, 8 times 8 is 64, 9 times 8 is 72, 8 times 8, 8 times 10, 80, or right, and so on. So there's a complete list, or up to at least 8 times 10, right? And it keeps going on infinitely. Now, let's look at the next one, which is 18. What are the multiples of 18? Remember, a multiple list, different than a factor list. A factor list will start with 1. 1 is always a factor of every number. A multiple list starts with itself. So this is 18. Now, 18 plus 18. 36, so nothing common yet. Look above, nothing common, right? 32 is there, but not 36. Okay, add 18 again. 54. No, 54 is not common. Keep going. Add 18. 72. Look at that. So our first common number there now is 72. So we do have a common, the lowest so far. Now, if 4 is a multiple of 72, then 72 is our answer. Now, you can actually go and list all the numbers for 4 if you want. I'll do that quickly. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and 24. 7 4 is 28, 32. 4 9s are 36, 4 10s are 40, 44, 48. 52, 56, 60, 64, 68, 72. Now we didn't have to do that. We just had to check and see if 4 went into it. However, just to show you that the complete list is now there, and 72 is the lowest of all, the first one. Okay, so it's common to all three. So the lowest common multiple, LCM, for these three numbers is 72. So there's your answer right there. Now there are other ways to tackle this. Okay, there are other ways you could do this, and one of the ways you can do it is by looking at the factors. So let's look at a slightly different approach. Okay, what if we took each number, 8, 18, and 4, and looked at the factors? Now 8 is, of course, 2 times 4, and that 4 breaks down to 2 times 2, so 8 is really 2 times 2 times 2, or let's write it as a power, 2 cubed. 18 is 2 times 9, and 9 breaks down to 3 times 3, and we'll write that as a power, 2 times 3 squared. 4, of course, is 2 times 2, and we write that as a power, 2 squared. Now, choosing your LCM in this method, okay, you pick one of every factor and the highest power of that factor and multiply them. Now, so if I look at the factors, I only have 2 factors, 2 and 3. Now there's the factor 2. The highest power, of course, is 2 cubed. So I take the factor 2 and its highest power, which is 3. Okay, so I don't need this one or this one. I take the highest power. Alright, now next one is multiplied by the other factor. In this case it's 3, and there's only one power in that, which is 2. So this is 2 cubed, which is 8, times 3 squared, which is 9, and 9 times 8 is 72. So that's another way to do it. And of course we can do it on the calculator, of course, right? So when you do them on the calculator, you hit the math button, go scroll across to number, and then down to number 8, which is LCM. Number 8 is LCM, and enter. You can only enter 2 numbers at a time, so do the first 2, 8, comma 18, and hit enter. You get 72. Now take that number and use the third number. So repeat to verify that it is. Take the number 8. I'll go down 8. So take the number you got, 72, comma, and the other number in the list, which is 4, and make sure it's still 72, which it is. Okay? So there's the complete solution to practice E on page 40.